Welcome to the sorry. Welcome to the 2019 John A. Dubiski Career High School Commencement Ceremony. My name is Maria Jimena Becerra, and I am the student body president of the Dubiski class of 2019. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Our national anthem will be presented tonight by Karime Perez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, thank you. Please be seated. I should say, welcome to the John Dubiski Fine Arts Academy after that performance. That was amazing. Thank you. Good evening, friends, families, staff, and supporters of Dubiski Career High School. I am Larry Jones, and I'm the principal of DCHS. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight for such an important occasion. We have some amazing graduates, but this night isn't just about them. It's also about all of you, the people who love them and have poured into these students to get them to this point. Please help us keep this night memorable and prestigious by refraining from using noisemakers and making sure that everyone has the opportunity to hear their student's name called. This is Memorial Day weekend, when our nation pauses to recognize the brave men and women who have fought and died for our country. We would like to acknowledge their sacrifice with a moment of silence. Thank you. We would also like to recognize the men and women who have served our country. These men and women have signed their name and put their life on the line for each one of us. So if you are a veteran or students, if you have enlisted or will enlist, please stand so we can recognize you as well. Thank you for your service and bravery. So at Dubiski, we do things a little bit different each day. We begin our day with announcements, and we always begin each day with a joke of the day. So the seniors have asked if they could do one more joke of the day as we begin our graduation ceremony. So Crystal and Eugenia, if you would please come to the podium for the last joke of the day for the class of 2019.
Every morning in the announcements, one of our traditions was to do a joke of the day, and we hope that for all the students who are graduating today, it brought a little joy to your day.
We didn't want to let this day go by without saying one last joke of the day.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dewey,
Dewey who?
do we have an A day or a B day today?
They always get me to laugh the most at their jokes. I want to take a moment and recognize some very important supporters of DCHS. Our superintendent and school board, our superintendent, Dr. Susan Hull, school board president, Burke Hull, vice president, Aaron King, secretary, David Espinoza, board members, Terry Brooks, Gloria Carrillo, Chester McCrary, and Steve Pryor. I'd also like to recognize our Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Vern Alexander. This group's support has helped Dubiski grow into the school that it is today. Their vision has helped us create opportunities for our students that have been studied and modeled by campuses from across the country. We're also supported by the entire GPISD community, and I'd like to recognize a few others. Our area superintendent that's here with us today, Miss Tracy Davis, and the other area superintendents, Dr. Elna Davis and Dr. Gabe Trujillo. Thank you for all that you do and your continued support of Dubiski. And Dubiski would not be where it is today without my amazing leadership team, so I want to take a moment to recognize them. My Dean of Instruction, Ms. Andrea Barrett. My Dean of CTE, or Career and Technology, Mr. Kevin Walker. My assistant principals, Ms. Stacy Duvall, Ms. Carolyn Jackson, and Mr. Jabalani Satcher. And I promise you I would not be standing in the right place or speaking at the right time if it weren't for our amazing senior sponsor, Ms. Sarah Tubner, and my campus life coordinator, Ms. Ellen Palmer. Our counselors serve a mighty role for our students. Many of you know that. They help them with anything that they need as far as classes or applying for colleges. So I want to recognize our counseling staff as well. Miss Mimi Robb, Miss Celeste Howe, Miss Laura Mengia, Miss Courtney Davis, Miss Hannah Hendricks, and Miss Amanda Coronado. And I would be in so much trouble if I didn't recognize the best teachers and staff in the entire state of Texas. They are second to none, and they make Dubiski great. Thank you, guys. I also want to recognize a few students. These students have distinguished themselves academically and are in the top 10 of their class. Mr. Nathan Nguyen, Daphne Rivera, Karen Calderon, Carla Coronado, Tree Nguyen, Liliana Reyna, Limi Muhammad, Blessing Umoka, Rosalina Gaspar, who is our salutatorian. I'm sorry, I messed that up. Our salutatorian, Rosalina Gaspar. And our valedictorian, Ms. Roshan Lal. If you are a parent or family member here supporting one of these students, please stand and let us recognize you. Thank you. So, this is my first year at Dubiski as a principal. And from the moment I took this job, I've been thinking about this specific time when I would be standing right here on this stage and deliver this speech to the class of 2019. When I started this position, I did the one thing that they told me not to do. I looked for myself on social media. Didn't take me long to find myself either. Big picture of me, my school picture. And underneath it, it said, "It's all downhill from here." Thank you, Diego. Appreciate that. So, that's what I'm going to title my first ever graduation speech. It's all downhill from here. I know this sounds negative, but bear with me for just a moment. I'm sure some of the graduates here on this stage tonight have heard this saying about their lives. I'm pretty sure that some of them have probably heard it this weekend with their family and friends. But I want to remind you guys that it's not all downhill from here. You still have a long way to go. The major problem with this statement is a problem of perspective. From an outside perspective, you guys have already achieved a lot. You're leaving school with a long list of industry certifications, career opportunities, college options, and job leads. You are so much further along than a traditional high school graduate. This year alone, Dubiski students have earned over 3,200 industry certifications. 99% of the class of 2019 have applied to go to college. "91% of our senior class has accepted a 2-year or a 4-year plan to attend college, a 2-year or 4-year college or trade school next year. And as we saw before, we have at least 10 of our students who have enlisted or will enlist to protect this country. Dubiski students have earned $4,543,924 in scholarships. It's fairly safe to say that Dubiski students have already reached a very high level of achievement. With all of these accomplishments, I can understand why someone would say it's all downhill from here, but it's not from our perspective. Do not let anyone tell you how far you can or should go. Tell them how far you will go. DCHS, keep dreaming big and knocking down any barrier that's in your way. I love you, and we're all very proud of you. Best of luck, class of 2019. You will always be my very first graduating class, and you will always be very special to me. I love you all. At this time, if you will direct your attention to the screens for the introduction of our salutatorian.
Nos complace presentarles a la Salutarian 2019, Rosalina Gaspar. Rosalina está en el camino a la de la ingeniería y tiene un GPA de 4,881. Ella es activa en Skill USA, BPA, National Honor Associate y G Club. Rosalina es la secretaria de G Club, National Honor Associate y Skills USA Engineer Chapter. Rosalina llegó a Grand Prairie ISD en tercer grado, asistiendo a la primaria Rainbow y luego a la Academia de Liderazgo para Mujeres Jóvenes de la Escuela Intermedia. Rosalina asistirá a la Universidad de Texas en Austin en el otoño y planea especializarse en arquitectura.
Hola mami, tú sabes que siempre me he sentido muy orgulloso de ti. Me siento muy grande, me siento un padre muy feliz y contento desde el día en que empezaste tus clases. Toda la vida ha sido muy buena, has tenido buenas calificaciones y este día yo lo estaba esperando desde hace tiempo. Por eso ahora con orgullo lo digo, siempre soy y siempre seré un papá muy feliz y contento. Señoras y señores, la salutatoriana 2019, nuestra hija Rosalina Gaspar.
Beautiful introduction. I'll just begin there. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I have been given the opportunity to speak before the families and loved ones of Dubiski's class of 2019. No pressure whatsoever. When I was first informed, my first thought was, what in the world was I going to say? There were many possibilities and routes that I could take. Thus, to make my decision easier, I compiled my many years of intensive research in the form of sitting through various graduations. So, I have concluded that graduation speeches fall into four main categories: heartfelt, humorous, controversial, and words of wisdom. Going through each one, I found that heartfelt speeches are usually reserved for the valedictorian, so I'll save your tears for her. Humorous speeches are then fulfilled by the salutatorians. But you see, my humor tends to not be rated E for everyone, so we'll not go there. Controversial. Maybe not tonight. And finally, words of wisdom, because you know that 17 and 18-year-olds are very wise. Through process of elimination, I found that all of these would be out of the question. Logically, the only plausible course of action I could fathom was to do a little bit of all of them. So let's begin. Throughout high school, we become aware of many changes in the world, others, and within ourselves. Change can be a very beautiful thing, but it can just as easily be a slap in the face. We find our own ways to cope with these changes, and through our journeys, we uncover many lessons to be truths. Now, we are handed the keys to enter into a new world. Even though many of us have barely learned to cope with the changes high school had brought. That is not to say it is not welcomed, because with new adventures come new experiences, and through it all, we will continue to learn many new things. Tonight, I hope to share some of these lessons that I have learned thus far. I would like to begin by sharing one of the biggest lessons I have learned and carried with me since I was little. Sin miedo, or without fear. My parents have engraved this saying into my brain, for better or for worse. From learning to get my hands close enough to flip the tortillas on the comal or face the people who put me down, I found that you cannot succeed if you carry fear over your shoulders. If you live with what ifs, you live a not so fulfilling life. You will agonize over the possibilities and opportunities you sacrificed to satisfy your fear. There are many new scary things we will face in the future. whether they are in the form of job interviews, college exams, or living independently. In the end, you must ask yourself, do or don't. However, sometimes our do's do not result in the ways we had hoped for. At times, we make mistakes. Like many people here, there are things in life we wish never happened, but they did. Sometimes they break us down, sever connections, hurt reputations, so on, so forth. I will be the first to admit that I have made many mistakes. However, it is not the end of the world, because the sun will always rise after a rainy day. No, you cannot close your eyes and twiddle your thumbs, hoping that God will fix everything. Instead, you are the one who decides that mistakes do not define you. Whatever anyone says about you is irrelevant, even if their words hurt, because in the end, you know who you are, and nothing in this world can deprive you of that truth. Before I continue, I would like to address an oddity you may have realized. Tonight, I chose not to wear my stoles, cords, and medals. Yes, I am proud of my accomplishments, many of which the world does not know or will never know, and that's fine. The world does not need to know of my accomplishments because I know what I have done and who I am. I can promise you that there are many individuals who wear one or no cords, but have done many more things than the common teenager will ever do. Whether that was involve themselves in church, work to support their families, or even help their peers in their competition projects. I do not discredit those with cords and stoles because I have witnessed their hard work, their tears, their breakdowns, and the darkest circles beneath their eyes. They have earned their cords and stoles, and I will not take away from the honor they hold in wearing them. Instead, I would like to give credit to those who are not acknowledged. These individuals have done many things in their lives that go unnoticed. I have seen them working behind the scenes to make sure their peers shine, whether it was helping their classmates on projects without expecting anything in return or offering their shoulder for support. They are the backbones of many events and projects, and though I may not know the extent of their lives outside of school, I am aware of their efforts that should not go unrecognized. The class of 2019 has become a webbed unit of support amongst each other through smiles and tears, through hardships and success. Tonight, I want everyone to take a moment and recognize all their efforts and their victories. Most important of all, I want each and every one of you to recognize your own accomplishments, because there is no validation in recognition if you yourself do not acknowledge your own achievements. So before I conclude, I would like a moment to address some very important people in the crowd tonight. I would like to do this in the language they understand best, so if I may. To my goddaughters, primeramente quisiera decirles unas palabras a mis niñas bonitas. Ustedes son las niñas más inteligentes y listas que he conocido en toda mi vida. Le doy gracias a Dios primeramente por el honor de permitirme ser su madrina. Mis princesas, les tengo un mensaje que quiero que tengan siempre. La vida es dura y a veces fallamos y a veces somos ganadoras, pero jamás se den por vencidas. En tiempos duros, mantengan sus caritas en alto y mantengan esa sonrisa que amo tanto. Yo tengo fe en Dios que lograrán mucho en el futuro, sea lo que sea. I love you, mis ahijadas. To my brothers, y'all have been the most patient chauffeurs a little sister could ever ask for. Our many adventures in Dragon Quest and Monster Hunter will always be in my memories. You guys are intelligent and have incredible potential, and I know if you try, you will make it far. I am proud to be your sister, and I know I hardly say this, but I love you guys. To my parents, mamá, papá, les pido perdón ante todo por mis errores. Yo sé que no soy nada fácil, pero aún así me brindaron amor y cariño cada día. Su apoyo me ha apoyado, me ha ayudado a ser la persona que soy. Jamás hubiera logrado lo que he logrado en este día sin ustedes. Le doy gracias a mi Virgencita mía por permitirme tenerlos en mi vida. Ustedes han trabajado inmensamente duro desde que llegaron a los Estados Unidos por permitir a mis hermanos y yo a tener una vida feliz. Mamá, estoy orgullosa de ti por trabajar duro en cualquier cosa que haces, desde estudiar cada momento que pudiste para tu ciudadanía, hasta nunca darte por vencida durante tiempos difíciles. Apá, aprecio todos tus consejos y por tu apoyo. Sin ti jamás fuera tan confiada en mis habilidades y capacidades. Soy fuerte y atrevida porque tú me has apoyado ante todo. Les agradezco con el alma por crearme y por todo el soporte que me han dado en todo lo que quise hacer. Los amo con todo el corazón. Now I have come to the end of my speech. With my final words, I would like to address my fellow peers. Oh, I see. To the class of 2019, be proud of who you are and your accomplishments because you have worked hard to make it here. Understand that you are your own limitation, and the only way you can succeed is if you overcome your fear. You will make mistakes along the way, but I know that you will succeed. Congratulations, class of 2019, and remember, sin miedo.
Thank you, Rosalina. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll direct your attention to the screens for the introduction of our valedictorian.
We are pleased to introduce the 2019 valedictorian, Roshan Lal. Roshan is graduating from the health science pathway with a GPA of 4.531. This year, Roshan served as a Skills USA Health Science reporter and secretary. She was a member of BPA, HOSA, National Honor Society, Mayor's Teen Council, Academic Decathlon, and served as a secretary of Girls Who Code. Roshan came to Grand Prairie ISC in the 2nd grade, attending Witt Elementary and Reagan Middle School. She is a superintendent scholar and has received numerous awards throughout her time at Dubiski, including AP Scholar, BPA Statesman, and the Opportunity Award. Roshan will be attending the Texas A&M University in the fall to pursue a degree in computer engineering with the computer science track. Roshan, as you already know, we are extremely proud of you for what you have done. Today, your accomplishments today are a testament of your hard work and your dedication and your continuous strive for greatness. And we know you're going to continue to do amazing things at Texas A&M University, and we are so excited to see all that will come out of it. And ladies and gentlemen, to the 2019 valedictorian of Dubiski Career High School, my sister, Roshan Lau.
Before I start my graduation speech, I would like to thank my God for without whom I would not be standing here today. In all that He has done, I can only say that God is good. As it is often said in my church, I can confidently say that it is not because of my merit or abilities, but because of His grace that I can stand before you today to give this speech.
Hello and welcome to all the parents, cousins, friends, teachers, school administrators, and other family who have come today to help us celebrate this milestone. And most of all, welcome Dubiski students, class of 2019, the greatest graduating class in Dubiski's history, to your last moments of graduation day and first day of the life ahead. First, I'd like to say a little bit about my family. I am very proud to represent my home country of India. Although I was there a few 6 years, I will always remember my family and friends dearly, and at the same time am thankful that God has brought me and my family to this land of opportunity. I believe that a mere thank you is not enough words to describe how grateful I am to my parents. It may be a typical story, but the struggle and hardship faced and the hard work it takes are real for an immigrant family trying to survive in a new world. And I know that it is not just me, but the many behind me and in this room can relate to the same experience. This is all the more reason to be proud of where we are today, how far we have come, and how much further we have left to go. What's more, their endless support in my education through these hard times meant everything. Both my parents have never told me they're too tired to buy project supplies, never failed to make sure I got to school okay, and God forbid I forgot my phone and forgot to let them know my mom would call every teacher and student she knew right from work. And it's happened before. You can only ask Mr. Yoder of the time he got a call from the front desk from my frantic mom who was making sure I got to school. I could not have gotten a more loving and caring parent. And to my dad, thank you for taking on the part-time job of picking me up after school every single day, the constant lectures, the random words of wisdom, for constantly blasting music into my ear so I could stay awake and finish my homework. I can't thank you both enough for the endless strength and encouragement you give me every day to face any situation. For my brother, thank you is still not enough for all the times you've looked after me. You have definitely been someone to admire as you were sitting in these 10 seats at your graduation 3 years ago. Thanks for always steering me in the right direction, even when I didn't want to listen. And though you are a person of few words, thank you for all the advice you've given me. I can't imagine being here without you. And of course, my grandfather, who came all the way from India, even without the expectations of me speaking tonight. Although he knows English, please excuse me as I would like to address him in the language he knows best. എല്ലാവരും പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നതെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ സ്കൂളിലും പരീക്ഷയ്ക്കും നല്ലോണം ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നത്. താങ്ക് യു. I also remember my grandmother's resting in heaven and my grandfather who is still in India. Anytime I had an exam or something was on my mind, you were the ones that continuously encouraged me, even though it wasn't face-to-face. I will also never forget calling you on the morning of every first day of school to pray for me no matter what time it was. Currently, I attend IPC Ebenezer Church in Irving, and my pastor is Reverend Dr. Baby Wergies. This is the place where I grew spiritually and learned so many life lessons, and I would especially like to thank each and every member of the church, the Sunday school teachers, the Uppachins and Ummachis, and of course, my friends for your prayers and support. In all reality, our families deserve so much credit for the reason we graduate today. Lastly, I would like to thank my teachers. Without your knowledge and dedication, I would not have attained my current knowledge. To computer science and Mr. Pig, who helped me to explore my future in computer engineering. To my health science teachers, who also let me see what I would be missing in computer science. And for Mr. Gaskell, I dare not leave this stage without saying, ACTEC is life. So teachers, thank you for the time and hard work you have already and continue to pour into our education. This appreciation also extends to my middle and elementary school teachers as you helped us to gain the foundations in every subject. I also want to thank Ms. Munguia and the college and career counselors at Dubiski, as they have been the best group of individuals leading our seniors in the right direction. And now, more about the students in the class of 2019. Every time I walk into our school store at Dubiski, I see a picture of a student giving their graduation speech. And it says, "Thanks to the sidewalks for keeping me off the streets." Never in a million years did I think I would say that at my own graduation on this very day. The things around us will soon change. In a decade or so, our address, home, and family may be different, but the memories we made at this school are forever ours to keep. Whether that alludes to the fear of the elevator breaking down because of the record-breaking number of students it holds, the struggle to avoid getting dress-coded as we went to the back stairs, or just occasionally driving to Whataburger to eat some food, these are all precious memories we cannot forget. On that note, I think we can officially say that Dubiski students are the true sponsors that keep our local Whataburger business running. But let's not forget the days ahead of us and remember to make new unforgettable memories as we look into the future. For me, it is the ordinary things, not the extraordinary, that will keep bringing me memories of my 4 years here. In fact, I know that our efforts and progress in clubs and CTSOs and the time we spent together will be the experience we remember in years to come, rather than the struggle for a 90% in every meticulously selected course. So thank you to the students and advisors in Skills USA, BPA, Girls Who Code, HOSA, and the many other CTSOs for making these clubs another home to come to. In addition, I believe I owe a special thanks to someone who kept me running when I was at my last strip of hope, the people who always came through. So I would like to give my sincere thanks to the people who work at SparkNotes and Mathway. My last couple of words here today is that greatness is within our grasp and to embrace our failures. But no, I didn't come here today to highlight our failures, but to say that it can push us to an amazing purpose. Take the famous author J.K. Rowling, for example. Well before she was an esteemed author, her marriage had failed, she was jobless, and with a dependent child. But about 20 years later, her exact words were, "Had I really succeeded at anything else, I might have never found the determination to succeed in the one arena where I believed I truly belong." This goes to show that the failure can be liberating and allow us to find ourselves where we are strong. As we embark upon our journey throughout colleges and universities and into the workforce, let us continue to strive for our best and make the most from our failures. I don't know my future, but I have confidence that God holds my future. And as Jeremiah 29 says in the Bible, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." And with that, I wish you all the best of the best. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2019. We did it.
Thank you both. Those were amazing speeches. Dr. Alexander, I am ready to certify to you and the Board of Trustees for the Grand Prairie Independent School District that each of these 396 graduates seated on the stage today have met the criteria as set forth by the state of Texas to be awarded an official diploma from Dubiski Career High School.
Roshan Lal. Rosalina Gaspar. Blessing Umueka. Lamy Zubair Mohammed. Liliana Reina. Tri Wang Nguyen. Carla Melissa Coronado. Karen Marilyn Calderon. Daphne Abigail Rivera. Nathan Tanven Wen. Maria Jimena Becerro Guerrero. Liliana Shaylee Hernandez. Samantha Lisbeth Acosta Cisneros. Emily Armendariz Nieto. Jacob Andrew Broderick. Diana Liseth Carcamo. This is the Academy of Business and Communications, Business, Marketing, and Finance Pathway. Ryan J. Casanova. Dulce Maria Contreras. Michelle Marie Cruz. Rafael Eduardo Davila. Carissa Lynn Duran. David Jesus Elias. Yesenia Abigail Elias Martinez. Daisy Angel Enriquez. Jasmine Abigail Enriquez. Beatriz Jacqueline Fabela Sanchez. Aaron Garcia. David Stephen Garcia Portillo. Andrea Itzel Gomez. Christy Faith Harris. Courtney Janae Jackson. Abigail Jimenez. Quentin Sean Lyons II. Michelle Jacqueline Martinez. Sharon Martinez. Alicia Medina. Ilwad Mohammed Noor. Isaac Orozco. Roberto Francisco Ortega Rodriguez. Roberto Reynoso Romo. Mariliana Rodriguez Sanchez. Lisette Rojas. Silvia Paola Rubio Alcantar. Melanie Celine Sierra. Lahawa Judy Wiles. Graphic Communications. Julissa Denise Alas. Stephen Antonio Almanza. Jacqueline Areola. Mario Baena. Caitlin Vanessa Baker. Priscilla Campos. Daniela Cárdenas. Jose Luis Castillo. Carla Dominguez. Xavier Vincent Espinosa. Savannah Lily Fluid. Michelle Alexandra Garcia. Isaac Emiliano Gonzalez. Luis Jesus Grajeda. Lilia Guerrero. Ariana Juliana Hernández. Eric Hernández. Ethan James Johnson. Susana Arianet Lozano. Nelly Maribel Mancia. Mariah Lisette Mata. Alec Mitchell McAllister. Ayana Marie Medina. Miguel Munoz. Santino Marcus Munoz. Amanda Minkan Wen. Viviana Orona. Moises Alexis Reyes Cardona. Ana Victoria Rodriguez. Frank Brandon Rodriguez. Isaac Esteban Rodriguez. Moises Esa Sorto. Lanny K. Taliaferro. Alex Christopher Tijerina. Jorge Hector Valenzuela. Emily Ann Vasquez. Patsy Vidales. Amber Rose Villarreal. Information Technology Pathway. Kevin Yadiel Acevedo Cox. Gustavo Campos. Jesus Alejandro Castillo. Johnny Clark. Caleb Jericho Crane. Cesar Jared Fernandez. Trey Allen Florence. Jorge Flores. James Jordan Franks. Christian Manolo Gandara. Kendrick Luis Garcia. Rasa Intanusak. Dalia Bethany Marcial. Ivan Osiel Martinez. Juan Alejandro Martinez. James Mason McConnell. Dane Edward Pryor. Daniel Niency Nayabuto. Brandon Lee Rangel. Jacob Ray Shelton. Sebastian Terrazas. Anthony Tirado Martinez. Media Technology Pathway. Desiree Nicole Baxter. Juan Carlos Diaz. Guadalupe Cristal Franco Cárdenas. Neftali Garcia. Mario Garcia Silva. Marcus Dwayne Gibson. Isabella Grace Gonzalez. Alicia Gutierrez. London Quinn Hargrove. Crystal LeJay Henry. Tai Kan Lai. Eugenia Montserrat Padilla Sandoval. Brandon Alfonso Luquin. Daisy Selena Maldonado. Isaac Antonio Martinez. Ruben Santiago Monroy. Piper Ann Horton. Rafael Javier Ramos. Daisy Reina. Vanessa Rodriguez. Alicia Renee Romero. Mahanri Salas. Jennifer Santos Barrios. Marisa Vera. Tiffany Tajon Denise Weatherall. Academy of Health, Science, and Engineering, Architecture Pathway. Andrea Lisette Bailon. Juliana Lou Cannon. Anna Marie Edwards. Adriana Flores Alvarez. Darian Garcia. Kendrick Abad Garcia. Alanis Gonzalez. Giancarlos Alberto Hernandez Ruiz. Juan Enrique Ledesma. David Lopez Alvarado. Ana Meirani Monter Diaz. Emily Alejandra Morales. Abdiel Jared Moreno Cruz. Perian Monte Smith. Dentistry Pathway. Paola Coronado. Nicole Adriana Cruz. Axel Adan Gomez. Carla Sidlali Gomez. Diamond Alice Hernandez. Kason Yulap Hong. Diana Lopez Maldonado. Andrea Maria Martinez. Janvi Sanjay Patel. Peter Fung. Quetzali Rios Gaona. Valerie Rodriguez. Lindsay Nicole Torres. Bao Ka Tru Long. Engineering Pathway. Andrea Aldape Ramirez. Sarahi Arellano. Mark Anthony Caballero. Luis Emiliano del Rio Carrillo. Gabriel Herbert Escobedo. Emmanuel Esparza Casares. Guillermo Garcia. Terry Garcia. Jose Alfredo Gonzalez. Chris Abraham Hernandez. Osvaldo Herrera. Niles Sequoia Howard. Andre Joseph Ibarra. Jonathan Lagunes. Andre Alexis Lambert. Josias Israel Lopez. Vanessa Lopez Ornelas. Jair Emmanuel Lozano. Jacqueline Renee Mendez. Valerie Elizabeth Morales. Marissa Abigail Munoz. Steve Karimi Muica. Ayomide Ayodeji Omotosho. Abram Antonio Plomares. Ivan Puga Patino. Prince Sherwin Rodrigo Rafael. Victor Manuel Rangel. Saul Anthony Reyes. Remington Anthony Ridley. Ibrahim Molanier Solis. Orlando Javier Solorio. Dustin Ociel Torres. And Tyler Men Tran. Sean Alexander Williams. Health Science Pathway. Brian Adzaki Ajimang. Brianna Natalie Aldaco. Victoria Lee Gabriela Allen. Jennifer Maribel Alvarenga. Marissa Marie Armendariz. Jennifer Aviles Dominguez. Mansour Ayubi. Samira Barron. Sofia Iridian Berumen. Nathaniel William Best. Reina Alina Cabrera, Larry Franklin Caceres Hernandez, Julio Cesar Cárdenas, Milagros Viviana Cavazos, Chloe Victoria Coral, Kimberly Cuellar, Jessica Ibeth Cuna, DeWitt Katema Desta, Franco Dinsai, Alyssa Luisa Dudley, Giselle Escalante, Adriana Denise Esquivel, Brandon Daniel Franco, Amy Garcia, Isela Guadalupe Garcia Chavez, Marisol González, María Ofelia Gutierrez, Victoria Elizabeth Aranzad, Selena Juárez Castillo, Brian Alexis Lamas, Amesia Marie Lang, Hugh Trung Lee, Mara Faith Lewis, Tremina Elizabeth Lockett, Yvette Juliana Lopez, Esperanza Lopez Alvarez, Karen Bernice Luna, Samantha Desiree Luna, Fatima Maldonado, Alejandra Berenice Maldonado Rodriguez, Mari Elise Demeron Marcelino, Angela Monique Martinez, Brianna Yasmin Martinez, Kevin Martinez Bustos, Joab Martinez Moreno, Roxanne Mata, Julia Mauricia May, Emily Mendoza Estrada, Ayana Desiree Menifee, Abraham Khalil Mohammed, Jenny No, Zena Han Wen, Hannah Raylyn Nutting, Mercedes J. Ochoa, Jonathan Paul Pardo, Karime Itzel Perez, Victoria Nicole Ramirez, Angel Celeste Ramos, Guadalupe Rico, Roberto Cesar Rivera, Yalin Yanel Rivera, Andrea Marie Rodriguez. Noelia Nicole Saldierna. Jonathan Maximos Sanchez. Berenice Sanchez Lemus. Samuel Sandoval. Melanie Yacel Santiago. Alondra Santos. Douglas Casimir Skierski. Symphony Catalina Swanson. Montserrat Torres. David Hugh Tran. Hugh Hong Din Tran. Hui Can Tran. Sydney Yen Trong. Andrea Urrutia. Aaron Vasquez. Stephanie Vega Ramirez. Moses Villalobos. Angela Villegas Cervantes. Asia Siobhan Webb. Mario Zavala. Alyssa Anaí Zuniga. Academy of Human Services and Transportation, Ag Power Systems Pathway, Jesus Bautista Ramirez. Antonio Cervantes Correa. Freddy Duran. Jaciel Ferretis. Adrian Gonzalez. Edgar Alexis Graciano. Adonis Isaiah Hernandez. Gersam Daniel Hernandez. Jonathan Hidalgo. Wyatt David Morgan. Eduardo Navarro. Juan Diego Negrete. Luis Enrique Olvera. Carlos Aristides Ordóñez. David Reina. Salvador Salgado de la Torre. Eric Servin. Jose Manuel Vasquez. Andre Mikhail Williams. Automotive Collision Pathway. Nicholas Alexander Babina. Francisco Barba Marquez. Fabian Alexander Contreras. Omar Corpus. Jason Hermillo Huerta. Amy Lerma. Fernando Jose Luera. Kevin David Mayen. Leonardo Evelio Murillo. Ruben Palacios Rodriguez. Eduardo Sanchez. Efren Velasquez. Xavier Romeo Yanes. Automotive Technology Pathway, Alexis Aguero Herrada. Jose Vladimir Alvarez. Abner Esau Cervantes Hernandez. Toby Allen Damon. Mario Miguel de la Fuente. Manuel Antonio Garcia Lopez. Edgar Gonzalez. Kevin Steve Hernandez. Alexis Herrera Mendoza. Xavier Alejandro Martinez. Brian Alejandro Miranda. Brian Wayne Morris. Jonathan Oziel Salazar. Joel Andres Solis. Angel Triana. Cosmetology Pathway. Ashley Michelle Alfaro. Jimena Alvarez Castro. Jocelyn Barcenas. Valeria Bermejo. Juliana and Alejandra Canales Martinez. Gabrielle Marie Candler. Iris Anay Casas. Diana Isabel Casiano. Leslie Castañeda. Itzel Castilleja. Daisy Marely Castillo Palomo. Araceli Castro Diaz. Ana Rocio Castro Martinez. Rihanna Kate Duval. Alondra Fierro. Evelyn Estrella Flores Estrada. Carolina Leslie Garcia. Tania Isabel González. Roxana Guajardo. Jennifer Guadalupe Gutierrez. Leslie Herrera. Siane Raquel Jones. Kylie Brian Corateng. Angelina Marie Lopez. Daphne Giovanna Lozoya. Yvette Luna. Sierra Sky Martinez. Ana Karen Martinez Hernandez. Savannah Nicole Melgoza. Jasmine Myrick. Koi Nakaya Molden. Kyra Ruby Morales. Lourdes Yasmir Plasencia. Emily Estefania Reyes Rosso. Brenda Saldana. Cynthia Lupita Sanchez. Yvette Vargas. Jacqueline Ashley Velasquez. Caitlin Janae Wood. Culinary Arts Pathway, Noelle Acevedo. Guadalupe Barbosa Guerrero. Ruth Victoria Beltran. Patrick Raul Cup. Ana Maria Melia Escoto. Jennifer Yvette Gomez Vasquez. Laura Gomez. Camille Amber Gonzalez. Maria Fernanda Guevara Gonzalez. Karen Yvette Hernandez. Maisie Elise Hurst. Isabel Rivera Ledesma. Erica Maldonado. Michelle Victoria Maris. Lucero Martinez. Diego Emeka Madebuna. Jessica Ortega Pineda. Alondra Liz Paniaga Pizarro. Jade Lien Cyan Savang. Pablo Jesus Sanchez. Susana Leonor Sanchez Luna. Journey Calvet Strode. Toyosi Joseph Sule. Ashley Giselle Vasquez. Susie Lisbeth Velasquez. Ruby Chanel Wilbon. Michelle Leilani Zendejas.
My name is Ileana Hernandez, and I am the senior class president. Graduates, please rise. Please signify your accomplishments by turning your tassels to the left. We did it!